Hello, how you doing? It's Twig here again. In today's episode I'm going to be talking about big bugs that are affecting the game right now. They're not game breaking at all, but you should know what they are and how they will affect you. So here they are. The first bug I want to talk about is in the police station. Many of us have had firefights here, and the doors, even when they are open, there seems to be an invisible barrier in the way which stops you from shooting bad people that are there, like bandits. So always watch out when you are there. This house right here is known as the bulletproof house because of one reason. The room upstairs at the very top of this house has two windows up there, and both windows are bulletproof. So if you go all the way up the stairs and through the door, the windows at the front and the back of the house, you can't shoot out of the windows, or you can't get shot into the house by a sniper. So let's have fun. Ever picked up a gun from an enemy and noticed that you can't shoot the gun? Well, this is another bug that's going on currently. If you can't see any of the attachments on the gun, this is an early warning system of knowing that you can't actually use the gun, or if you try to aim down the sights of the gun and nothing happens. So whenever this happens, the way to fix it is you have to rejoin the server that you're currently in, or just join another server, and that should fix it. Have you ever been walking around in experimental, the regular servers, and heard this sound? Well, that's a bug right now. It's when someone has an empty crossbow or unloaded bow and arrow. The actual bow, when it's unloaded and you shoot, it makes that sound, and it's global right now. So if there's just one guy in the server who's doing that, everyone on the server will be able to hear it. So don't worry, it's not a guy trying to shoot you, it's right next to you. We've all run into this one way or the other. It's when an invisible zombie is hitting you. The way you can get rid of this is to go back to where you last saw the zombie. You can also hear it and try to figure out where it is by listening to the zombie. So you gotta go back to where the zombie is and try to run around it and get away from it, as the server actually thinks you're standing right next to that zombie. Or just do what everyone else does and punch the zombie out. Ever just walking around a town and you just hear the gas station blow up? Well, it's because someone's already blown it up, and whenever it's already been blown up and someone tries to join the server, it will blow up every time a new player joins that server. So that's why it constantly boop 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 explodes. We've all seen this bug before. It's whenever a friend or just someone you're traveling with seems to be floating over the floor. This is caused by a bug, obviously, and it can be fixed by just pulling out your weapon again and putting it back on. It's that simple. It's kind of weird whenever you're in a firefight, but just remember it's a bug, so be patient, guys. If you're sitting in a tree, don't drop anything in that tree, because it will start to float within the tree branches and you won't be able to get it with using tab or by looking at it in first person. However, because of my friend Papa, we figured out a way to get your stuff back by chopping the tree down. Thank you very much, Dean Hall. There's also another weird bug right now, which is if you try to look up with your gun on your screen, you'll have your gun aimed at the ceiling, for example, but on your friend's screen or anyone around you, it will seem as if it's just your head that's looking up, but your gun will be stationary, as you'll be seeing through these clips. This friendly guy right here is actually pointing his gun down the stairs. However, what we see is that his head is looking down the stairs, but his gun is, well, it's aiming at me. So this is a weird bug right now. Alright everyone, thanks very much for watching. I hope you actually learned something new, and if you feel that you didn't understand what I said, just write it down in the comments and I'll be happy to reply back to you. You know what to do, guys. Please subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one.